What's happening, my people? Once again, it's another Saturday. I'm going to recap the trades that I took during the week. Now this week I took only 2 trades, and I'm going to explain why I took those trades. Now this is euro dollar. When you look at this chart, let's go down to the lower time frame. Let's go down to the 1 hour time frame. Now on the 1 hour time frame, so on 14th we had CPI, of which it came out negative for the dollar. Now when something comes out negative for the dollar, it means the base currency is going to be strong, and this is what we saw, whereby we had a rally upwards. Now I was looking at this chart and I was wondering, this was later on in the day. This was at this was around 7 p.m. local East African time, and I was asking myself, remember we are dealing with probability, so I was asking myself, what is the probability that we are going to have a correction of this CPI move? So I was looking to counter trend. So I took one trade that day, and then it consolidated a bit. I entered another position around pre-New York the following day, and I closed it. This was a scalp. This first trade was a scalp. This other one was a day trade, and I closed it with a bit of profit. As you can see, I did not trade the entire week, as it was behaving funny. Now that was the euro dollar trade. The other trade that I took was on gold. Now if we look at this chart, this was a quick scalp. Let me explain to you why I took this quick scalp. Now if we look at the weekly, let me remove all these shenanigans. Nice. So if we look at this current weekly candlestick, it was very extended. At that point in time, it was really extended. If you look on the daily time frame, ever since the week opened, it has been rallying upwards and upwards and upwards. Now this current day, the candlestick was around this area, and I was asking myself, okay, this is a Friday, and the week, if it's extended, I'll put in a screenshot of when I entered the trade, because we were looking at the weekly candlestick. For prices are usually, most of the time, it retraces and then it closes. So if you look at where I entered the position, this was on a Friday. This was Friday, and prices were very extended. We were almost pre-New York. We were entering the overlap between New York and between London and New York. I executed a sell here. Prices went into a bit of drawdown and then started melting downwards. Now if you look at on the daily time frame, as you can see, prices were rallying upwards for the entire morning session, for the entire Asian session and London session. Now I was looking at this and asking myself, what is the probability that price is going to make a lower week at 1980? So but I closed it. This was a quick scalp. I closed it in a bit of profit, but eventually prices retraced a whole lot, lots of pips, nearly 130 pips, but no crying over spilled milk. So if you look at my profit and loss, this is the 2 trades that I took. Nothing to brag about here, but the power of consistency, the power of 1 or 2 trades a week. Stay tuned for more.